Halloween?
Because that's when we go trick-or-treating and get candy.
Well, yes, but a long, long time ago, it was a night of great power, when the days grew short, and the spirits of the dead returned to their homes to warm themselves by the fireside. All across the land, huge bonfires were lit. Oh, there was a marvelous celebration. People danced, and they played games, and they dressed up in costumes, hoping to ward off the evil spirits, especially the boogeyman.
What is up, guys? Jake again. We are in the middle of October, so figured what better time than to go ahead and knock out my ranking of the Halloween franchise. Started these a little bit earlier than what I would have, but I wanted to get them all done in October and get this video out before the month is over. Just start off, it's just my opinions. Probably won't agree with everything, and that's fine. And spoiler warning, because giving out some spoilers. So if you haven't seen any of these, quit watching. But if you haven't seen any of these, what are you doing with your life, really? Start off. I'm doing the whole franchise, Rob Zombie included. Start off number 11. It's going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Oh man, this one, it was a chore to go back and rewatch. Nothing about it's good. Didn't like it when I seen it at theaters when it came out, and I hadn't seen it since then, and upon revisiting it really gets no better. I know Rob Zombie didn't really want to do it, but if you're a horror fan like Rob Zombie is supposed to be, I'd feel like if you're given an opportunity to do a film like this, that you would treat it with a tad bit more respect. And that's all the time I want to spend talking about that. I'm moving on to number 10, Halloween Resurrection. This is gonna be difficult till we get up there. Oh man, this movie is bad. I really don't know what else to say about it. It doesn't feel like a Halloween movie. I did like bringing back Laurie just to kill her. I mean, trick or treat, motherfucker. That's all you need to say about that one. And number 9 is Rob Zombie's Halloween. Okay. I like the young Michael Myers part of the story. I do. I think that he actually, this is a remake, reimagining, whatever you want to call it. And he went in at the beginning, the first bit of the young Myers story, that he was going to tell that story and he's going to be more human than Carpenter's, which, Carpenter's is more, he's just this entity, pretty much, shape, boogeyman. And so he adds the human aspect of Myers. I really like it. I thought it was well done. I just liked it. And then we get to the second half of the movie where which is the remake part, I guess, of Michael when he is older. And it's a disaster from that point on, really. I just don't like his writing. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like his writing in general. I don't like his writing for a movie like this. Laurie was not the Laurie that girl next door kind of type as Jamie Lee Curtis was in the original. Just in the opening alone when you first meet Laurie, and there's that cringy scene where she's talking about the it's like the hardware store guy or whatever touching her to her mom or something, and she's like fingering this bagel for what feels like 20 minutes, and it goes on too long. It is uncomfortable. It's cringe is all to it. Almost nearly all the dialogue between the teenage characters, Laurie and Annie and them, it's just bad. It's cringe. It's bad. It really bad. And you know, for the most part, like in the first part, he kind of does his own thing. Rob Zombie does his own thing with the, you know, telling the story of young Michael. And this one, he just remakes the Carpenters and just puts the zombie style, his style on it pretty much, because there's lines that are like verbatim from 78 version scenes. It's just not good. Moving on. Number 8, Halloween H2O. This is another one I really don't, you know, upon rewatch, I don't care for a lot. You can tell, especially in the poster alone, even in Evening Resurrections, is of the time of where horror was at, with the characters on the cover, you know, taken from Scream. I mean, I don't care for it. I don't like the setting, really. Of course, the mask is awful with the CGI that they added and all that, but yeah, didn't care for it. Number 7, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. This is one I thought I liked. Well, I did used to like. And upon, you know, revisiting it, I don't like it really that much. Paul Rudd is awful in this, and I love Paul Rudd, but he is not good. I really like the Jamie arc, whatever you want to call it, and I don't like what they did in the beginning. Killing her off, but I don't even consider her to be Jamie Lloyd. I don't like the mask that much, but it does got a nice kind of Halloween atmosphere to it that some of the other films kind of don't. But other than that, it's not the greatest. And I watched the producer's cut, and I didn't care for the ending. And then I watched, because I couldn't remember, and then I watched the theatrical cut's ending, and I really don't care for it either. Maybe if you could mix them both up and put them together, it would be okay. But now we're starting to get into some of the better ones. Number 6, Halloween 2018. I want to like this movie more, but I don't. I love the, you know, Michael Myers just on Halloween night going through Haddonfield, killing people. I love it. I think everybody does. It's amazing. Best part of the movie. And I kind of like the beginning, going back, but to me, I don't like the Laurie aspect to it very much. It kind of makes no sense, because he's not out to get her, because they're not, you know, they retconned all of them but the first one. So she don't really fit in. I don't like, she's not portrayed the way I feel like she should be. Someone's gonna wait, I can't remember, 20, 30, whatever, how many every years it is, waiting for Michael to come back. But I did like it, you know, overall. I think it's a fun movie, you know, you could watch every Halloween, and, you know, it's got one of my favorite kills in it. So the scene where he's going through town, but the girl's looking through the glass at something, and then he kind of appears behind her and stabs her in the throat. But so yeah, Halloween 2018, it's pretty decent. Number 5, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. This would be higher. I don't sound like broken record. Everybody say it would be higher if it wasn't for the lack of Michael Myers. It's really good movie. I like it quite a bit. I like the story. Story's interesting. You know, I like all the scenes from when, you know, when the kids are trick-or-treating and all that, and that annoying ass song that always gets stuck in your head when you watch it. But, you know, this is a weird one, because had this movie been successful at the box office, we probably might not have seen Michael Myers again. I think the original ideal was to just have like different stories, but it would still be called Halloween, kind of like an anthology, but it would still be called Halloween. But of course, this one bombed at the box office because there was no Michael Myers, and that's what everybody wanted. Moving on, number 4, Halloween 2. I like this movie a lot. I like the atmosphere. I like the hospital setting. The Warlock is probably my favorite Myers mask. I like Myers himself, the way he's portrayed by Dick Warlock. And it's kind of different. It's a little slower. It's got some nice kills, and it's really solid. Number 3 is Halloween 5. I know not everybody likes this one, but I love it. Like I said, I love the Jamie arc, the Danielle Harris one. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a perfect movie or even like a good movie, but to me, this 5 and 4 was at the video store all the time. The 2 I rented the most, and it just, I don't know, nostalgia pretty much. But I like the telepathic link kind of that Jamie and Michael shares. That kind of makes it make a little sense of how she can sense so well from 4, him and all that. And Loomis is a bit of a dick to Jamie for the most part, and I like it, but I don't at the same time, because it kind of makes sense. I mean, this is a man that's been dealing with Michael Myers for 15 plus years at that point, whatever, and he realizes, like, he just drove him to the breaking point. There's like nothing he can do kind of stop him, and he knows what he can do, what Michael can do, and he just wants to stop him before it even starts. So it makes sense in that part. Yeah, like I said, I love Halloween 5. I mean, everybody rags on Tina, and I don't hate her, I guess. She's no Rachel. But yeah. So moving on to number 2. And before I say my number 2, well, I'll just go ahead and say it. whatever. Don't hate me when I say it. It's gonna be Halloween, 1978. And I'm in no way saying that what my number one is a better film than this. Out of the whole series, this is the best of them all. But when I get to number one, I'll explain more why number one is number one. But Halloween, it's classic. I mean, I don't know really what else to say that hasn't been said already. It's just classic. I mean, the tone, atmosphere, characters, the way Michael is portrayed more as the shape, the boogeyman. You know, I just love it. It's great, classic. And number one, obviously, is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I guess first, why is this number one? This one is the favorite. Like I said, 4 and 5 was always at the video store, and this one, no matter when I watch it, it takes me back to when probably the first time I seen it. I remember getting it at the video store, and my mom, when she used to shampoo the carpets, it was a big thing, and she would pull all the furniture in the kitchen to shampoo the carpets. So I'd be sitting on the couch in the kitchen watching Halloween 4, and it's just, I mean, pure nostalgia pretty much, but I love this film with every fiber of my being. The opening scene is amazing. It feels like, you know, a rural, small town, America. You know, looks like where I live, you know. I think the atmosphere is to me, in my opinion, is the one that feels most like the actual Halloween season. I love the introduction of Jamie Lloyd, especially seeing it, you know, as a kid for the first time. I was probably around her age, 8 or 9 years old, and it's different as a kid. Seeing a kid in danger just resonates more, I think. Yeah, I really like it. But just everything, tone, atmosphere, everything, characters, and all that. Well, not all the characters, I say. Some of them I don't care for. But it's just great. I mean, to me, it's Halloween. Like, I've already watched this twice in October, and I know I'm going to watch it again come Halloween night. Yeah, so that is my ranking of the Halloween franchise. Let me know in the comments down below how you would rank these. What are your favorites, which are not. You know, I know it's not going to be a very popular opinion that I have anything above Carpenter's Halloween. But I do, but it's pure nostalgia. It just takes me back. It gives me the Halloween feels, and it's one that feels like small town America, really. Feels like fall. Whereas I feel like some of, like, 4, 5, and 6, I would say all kind of fit that bill, because they was all shot in the same place in Utah. I'm pretty sure. And then I think of Halloween, the original had more of the Halloween atmosphere, which it does, but when I watch it, I just see California, and that kind of takes me out of it. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think, what your favorites are, you know. Till next time, be good.